Welcome back to the Anti-Sabotage Archetype training. I am Lilia Navarrete and I'm seriously looking forward to today's training because we're diving into our fourth audio. This is perhaps one of my most favorite topics right now. We're halfway through and we're going to switch gears and talk about the energetic blocks to your next level with ease. Now, in the previous audio, I walked you through the biggest untruth of mainstream manifestation work and how it's costing you your success, the deeper money pricing and success beliefs your own archetype has, and a discovery process of your own disempowering beliefs about pricing, money, and sales. I also walked you through a really cool exercise to see whether the change work is aligned or not aligned. Now, in today's audio, we will talk about the secret no one in the coaching world is teaching, another aspect of how your subconscious negative beliefs are blocking you. And that aspect is called energy. In audio 2, we talked about the 5 areas you need to focus on to create success. Area 1 talked about energy, and area number 3 talked about emotions. Remember those? Let's see how they're connected and how they're impacting your results. Now, when it comes to energy, the most important thing for you to know about manifesting exactly what you want is that you need to do 2 things. You need to have a connection to earth energy because we live on this planet and because the earth energy is what helps us create and manifest. And number 2, connection to the universal energy, because you need guidance and intuition to make the most aligned steps for you. Anything that is not allowing you to connect to those energies is what you've got to release, heal, and transform. Now, what do emotions have to do with business success? So much. We spent a significant amount of time in my Success Without Struggle mastermind program essentially working on energy and moving emotions through your body so that you can move forward. The lower the vibrations of your emotions, the less you're connected to both energy, the more in a forceful state you are. Now, the level of vibration stretch from 0, which is death, to over 1,000, which is enlightenment. To give you an example, Christ and Buddha were vibrating above 1,000. And the vibration of death is 0. Now, let's connect to the Trailblazer archetype main limiting belief, which you're now familiar with. I won't be loved if I allow myself to be more. What are the main emotions that go along with this belief? Mostly shame. So what is the vibration of shame? Shame is the lowest vibration on the scale with a score of 20. Below shame, there's death, nothing else. Quite a long way to enlightenment, isn't it? But just to give you something to compare, courage vibrates at 200. And courage is the first emotion that moves you from a forceful state to a state of creation and neutrality. And then unconditional love vibrates at 500. And that is when you enter the creation and flow energy. Now, what does that mean on an energetic level? Well, quite simple. You attract what you vibrate. Quantum physics, quantum biology tell us that we are vibrational beings. We emit light, sound, and waves, and we attract the same frequency. As a Trailblazer archetype, when you overgive while subconsciously believing that I won't be loved if I allow myself to be more, and that you will lose love if you allow yourself to be, have, do more, you vibrate shame. By all rules of manifestation and science, you are planting the seeds for the same vibration to match with your current state and come right back at you. And this is why you keep getting clients who challenge your prices. because you believe it and because your vibrations while you are creating must match with the result that you receive. Right? This is why, as Trailblazer, you also create financial roller coasters. And this is why I tell my Trailblazer clients that it's a lot more important for them to work on their energy and subconscious first, because they'll manifest a lot faster and easier without much strategy in business. The simple truth is this: if you can raise your vibrations higher than 20 or 30, and ideally get them to 200 and up, you will carry a flowing energy and attract things your way. You'll manifest results that are aligned with your emotions instead of seeing a bank account that never changes. Money will flow easily to you. Opportunities will flow easy to you. You'll have more time to create products that will impact thousands and millions instead of just being helping a few people. Without raising their vibrations, successful entrepreneurs with the Trailblazer archetype making six figures get stuck on the same level and feel extremely unhappy with a tendency of a depression. It's like the light inside them slowly dies out, which stagnates business even further. But more on that and how to avoid this future for yourself and your business in the next audio. Now that you know that your beliefs are not just sabotaging your results, but also preventing you from ever having what you want in business and life in the way you want it, because you just keep attracting the same low vibrational events, I bet you wonder, well, what do I do to raise my vibrations? I'm going to let you in on a little secret. This exercise today helps in the shortest amount of time to boost your energetic vibration in just 5 minutes. It's like a morning coffee without the caffeine. Great, right? Absolutely. But also, I have to be honest. It does lack permanence. So while it's quick and something you can do at home to feel better, to kind of like create a shift in your vibrations and get yourself out of the low vibrational state to a higher vibrational state, the results don't last long either. It's very different to when you're in a container that continuously works on your energetic vibrations. Your vibrational points incrementally increase and they don't diminish as quickly. Remember when I said that 200 would be ideal? Well, the best method to get there is working consistently with an expert and a group of people who are raising their vibrations simultaneously, right? Because we're all vibrational beings. You become a part of one vibrational field and it becomes easier. We were talking about the difference between external and internal sources of energy in the Success That Struggle Mastermind recently, and the best way I can describe it is if you imagine your energy like a bank account. And if you can use the right tools to consistently and incrementally grow it, you'll notice energetic shifts around you, and one day you will surprise yourself with the manifesting power you have. Because here's the truth, every single person on this planet came as a creator and manifester. We all have the natural abilities. We all have what we call supernatural abilities as well, is that we're massively disconnected from both earth and universal energies, and we can't use it properly. Now, I'm all about efficiency and sustainability. So in that mastermind, we focus on releasing the internal beliefs that vibrate at a low level, which in turn raises each person's vibrations. Cool, right? We absolutely think so. I think the worry with the current vibration of the world is that as society, the fastest and easiest route is almost always taken, and that's using external sources instead of the internal work. So I'm curious, what would you choose if you had a toothache? Painkillers or getting help from a dentist? I think the logical answer is going to a dentist, right? And yet, when it comes to the energy work, people choose the option that feels the fastest and easiest, even if it's just temporary. That's why there's so many entrepreneurs who get to some kind of quick success very quickly, but then they can't create something that lasts throughout crisis and economic difficulties and anything else, right? It's just temporary. I can proudly say that it's not our Success Without Struggle members. And from now on, it won't be you either. You are too smart for temporary solutions, and you know what's going to get you to your vision for more success and money with less work. And the truth is, I believe that you also feel the vibrational change in the world. You also feel that old methods and old styles aren't really working, or what might have been working in business isn't working anymore. It's like women are waking up slowly to the truth that there is another way of running your business and having an amazing life. Now, the power of energy work still awes me. And I'll give you a personal example. Back in summer 2020, I was using one of my Qigong practices. And for those of you who don't know, I'm a certified Qigong level 1 and 2 practitioner. And a decision powerfully came through. Now, prior to that, I had been experiencing a low point in business. I had really no motivation to grow. I felt like it was going to take a lot of work, and I didn't feel like the next level was worth all the effort. I felt a bit confused, stuck, and at some point borderline depressed. You can call it intuition, insight, higher guidance, the source, whatever you want. Whatever you call it, it was so powerful that I followed through immediately. It was absolutely impossible to ignore. It was just the truth landed in my mind and my body. Now that decision helped me generate $130,000 in revenue in the bank in the next 4 months, while I moved countries, left a relationship, and worked anywhere from 2 to 4 hours a week. It was incredible. Mostly because I changed my whole vibrational state in a matter of 2 weeks. So let's raise your vibrations now. We're going to go through a meditation that will allow you to connect to both earth and universal energies and expand your heart area, inviting higher emotions in and releasing more of the old. Doesn't that sound amazing? Okay, so go ahead and put your headphones on if you haven't already, or put me on speaker. You're just going to sit down straight with a tall spine and a relaxed body. We're going to stay within this meditation for the next 10 minutes. So all I want you to do is just to relax. There's nowhere to be, nothing to do. I'm going to be guiding you through the whole process, so go ahead and close your eyes. Take a couple of deep breaths in and out. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw, relax your forehead, your eyebrows, relax your tummy, scan your body for any tensions, and make your inhales deeper and exhales slightly longer. Focus on your breath. And now imagine like there are roots that are going from the bottom of your feet all the way into the center of the earth. And they're not roots that will have you be stuck in one place. These are floating roots. So if you change the space where you go, the roots will travel. So there's a floating, movable roots. So imagine like this stretching from your feet all the way from through the floor and the concrete and the gravel and all the layers of the earth until they reach the very center of the earth. Connect into that center as if it was an outlet And with the next breath in, you're going to suck that energy in from the center of the earth through your roots into your feet up until your ankles. So take a deep breath in and out. And again, in and out. Feeling, sensing, or seeing that energy traveling from the center of the earth into your feet up until your ankles. And you may see it, you may feel it through different sensations, you may imagine it, or you may not feel it, or sense it, or imagine it, and that is okay too. The most important thing in the energy work is your intentions, because going back to quantum physics, intentions create thoughts, thoughts and create vibrations, and then those little particles in the atom, in your atoms begin to move, right? So as long as you have an intention that you're breathing in the energy of the earth, the grounding energy of Mother Earth into your body, that's all that matters. And so the next breath you're going to take in, you're going to witness that energy travel all the way through your roots from the center of the earth up until your knees. So take a deep breath in. And another. And another. And with the next breath in, you're going to see or feel that energy travel up until your hips. So take a deep breath in. And out. In. And out. In. And out. In. And out. Continue breathing as you're allowing the grounding earth energy to enter your body, to ground your body, to connect it to the planet. And with your next several breaths, you're going to imagine like that breath, that energy with your breaths are going to go up and all the way into your heart center. Opening up your heart center, expanding your heart center, healing your heart center, and grounding you even further. So take a deep breath in and watch as it travels all the way to your heart. And now just say in your mind's eye that you're placing an intention of this grounding energy to expand your heart center, to heal your heart center, to open up your heart center. Keep breathing. You may even feel a lot more relaxed or calm, and you might notice that you're smiling a little bit. You might notice that there's lightness that spreads within your heart center. You might not feel anything, and that is okay too. I've been doing this work for quite some time. You're just a bit behind. And so have an intention of that grounding earth energy be swirling and circling around in your heart center, healing it, expanding it, opening it up. So just see how that energy gets into your body through your feet all the way into your heart center as you keep breathing. But we're now going to be simultaneously connecting to the universal energy. So now imagine that there's a big pillar of white golden light that stems down from the sky, through your head, through your whole body, and goes into the ground as well, infinitely up and infinitely down. And then with every breath you take, it goes, travels through your head, also into your heart's center, expanding your heart center, opening up your heart center, healing your heart center, and filling it up with divine knowledge that you require. So as you take a deep breath in, both energies, one entering through your feet, another through the top of your head, enter the heart space and spreading and expanding and opening up and healing your heart center. So just take a couple of breaths in and out, tuning into that sensation. And now you're going to concentrate on the feeling of safety in your heart center. So communicate with your heart and let it know that it's safe, that the earth has got your back, that the universe has got your back. You are safe. So communicate to your heart center that it is safe. And let the heart center feel that it is safe. And take 3 deep breaths in as you are communicating that safety. And now go ahead and tune in into the emotion of compassion. So think of a person who you can feel compassionate to. Just imagine someone who you could feel compassion for. Tune into your heart center and let that emotion sink into your heart center. Feeling compassionate. And take 3 deep breaths in, integrating that feeling in your heart center and letting it spread as a golden ball of light throughout your whole body. feeling compassion towards someone who you love. And then go ahead and tune into the feeling of happiness and bring that into your heart center with the energies. Remember a happy moment, the happiest memory, and let that feeling sink into your heart. Let that feeling sink into your heart. Feeling of happiness. And take 3 deep breaths in, integrating that feeling within your heart center and letting it spread out throughout your whole body. And feeling like your body becomes lighter, more relaxed as a result. And then go ahead and tune into the feeling of forgiveness. Remembering someone or maybe even yourself and allowing yourself to forgive and tune into that energy, how light your heart area becomes once you forgive, once you tune into forgiveness and give yourself 3 rounds of breath to integrate that feeling into your body, making your body even more relaxed and feeling lighter as a result, spreading throughout your whole body. And finally, go ahead and tune into the feeling of love. Tune into the feeling of love. Think of a person who you love very much and bring that emotion into your heart center. Let love expand your heart center and heal your heart center and open up your heart center even more and spreading like a golden ball of light throughout your whole body as you're concentrating on feeling love in your heart center and breathing. And you can stay in this space as long as you want, and you can repeat this visualization, this exercise, and this meditation, staying in those places longer that we have. But this is where we're going to end today. So I'm inviting you to take a deep breath in, centering those 2 energies flowing through your feet and through your head, in your heart center. Slowly open up your eyes and journal for yourself. How did it feel to be connected? And how did it feel to allow your heart center to experience high-level vibrations, even for just 5 minutes? And I'll see you in the next audio.